bum dude 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 bum.
Hello and welcome to Pokemon Champions. Hey, thanks for having me. Been waiting a while for another stadium-style game. Well, hey, we've got you covered. Ready to get battling? Yes, sir. Just gonna grab my... Hold on, you gotta talk to this guy first. Oh, alright, that's fine. New game, needs a tutorial. Sure, whatever. Hey, did you know you attack by selecting an attack? Yes. Did you know grass beats water? Yeah, of course I know. Who would be playing this game without... Hey, check out this body slam animation. That looked just like how it did in Gen 8. Which is to say it looks terrible. What the fuck is... Here's my granddaughter. The fuck's wrong with her face? Why are her eyes like that? This is a Pokemon game for Arceus' sake. I figured you'd at least... Alright, buddy. I like you so much after 5 minutes that I'm gonna give you my gym. Hold on, what? I just met you. Why am I inheriting it? Why not give it to her? She's your... Here are the financials and tax documents. What? I'm just here to battle. What is all this shit? You haven't paid your taxes since when? Your problem now, bitch. Let's go to the farm. Okay, guess I'll take this Tyranitar since you offered. Great. Here's a bunch of other trash you'll never use. Now fight a bot. Okay, done. What the fuck was the point of that? I already know how to... Nice. Oh yeah, we have Megastones here. Kind of a big thing to just mention as a footnote. Aren't these supposed to have huge store significance? And why can't I find my Megastones? Oh, you have to do a tutorial with me for those. Okay, can we do that? I thought you'd never ask. I shouldn't have to. Shouldn't this just be part of the regular... So these are... I know what fucking Megastones are, bitch. I've been using them since 2013. Just give me the fucking... Where the fuck are they? I only see 2 tabs. Why am I still fighting bots? I'm trying to play online. Why are all the items missing? Why aren't all the new Megas here? Why are there almost no Mons in this game? Why isn't Raichu X here? It was in the trailer. Why isn't Dondozo here? It was in the trailer and the fucking intro. Where the fuck is 6v6 singles? Why is Gallade female? Why are the Mega Evolution turns inconsistent? Why did Haze heal the opponent? Why is the resolution 720p on the fucking Switch 2? What the fuck? So, Pokemon Champions is finally here. The first battling-focused game since... Wow, it's been a while. This game is a spin-off that's based entirely around competitive battling. No campaigning, no adventuring, just battle, battle, battle. Sounds like a great idea, right? After all, the old Stadium games are fondly remembered. Granted, that was mainly because we got to see all of our 2D buddies in beautiful 3D, something that's standard for the games now. Well, at least the 3D part is, but I'm sure they can think of all kinds of ways to make a game like this stand out today. Maybe it can have a variety of game modes, like triple battles, or rotation battles, or random Oh, it's battle spot singles in VGC? That's it? Not even 6v6? Okay, that isn't good, but maybe we can have every Pokemon back after they were Masuda snapped in Gen 8. Oh! There are only 187 fully evolved Mons? Why? Okay, maybe they can wow us with the graphical quality with so few Mons to animate. After all, that's what they said they'd do in Gen 8, and then didn't, so surely they didn't do that here either, did they? Is the game at least well optimized? Functional? Presentable in any way, shape, or... The easiest possible game you guys could have made, and you still found a way to fuck it up. I'm actually kind of impressed at this point. I know this is the first time in an eternity that I've uploaded anything, so I should probably give a heads up that I actually like Pokemon. Love it, in fact. I hold it more dearly than any other game series. I'm making this video because I give a shit, and because all of you should too. Granted, it's become something of a love-hate relationship recently, but I'm far from alone in that regard. I've actually wanted to come back and make a video about Pokemon for a while now, but I couldn't really find a good topic for it. But now that Champions is out and everyone's talking about it, I'd be stupid not to strike while the iron's hot. This way I'll be able to quickly build a following so I can shamelessly plug my game once it's finished and use you all as pawns for my own financial gain. So at a fundamental level, I think they fucked up. A spin-off focused on accessibility so anyone anywhere can battle? Sounds like a great idea. What doesn't sound like a great idea is using this as the main platform for the competitive scene going forward. For one thing, the mechanics are just different from mainline. The most fundamental change is how they handle stats. In the mainline games, ever since Gen 3, stats are affected by levels, IVs, EVs, and natures. IVs are individual values, and a Mon can have anywhere from 0 to 31 IVs in each stat. These are basically genetics and can't be changed when a Mon is caught or bred, though the gold bottle cap can make a stat act as if it does have 31 IVs. EVs are effort values, which are earned through various means like vitamins and battling and such. I won't bore you with the details. Basically, you can distribute these as you see fit to further boost a few of your stats. Each Mon can have up to 510 EVs, and you can invest up to 252 EVs into each stat, with every 4 EVs adding 1 stat point. Yes, for the observant of you in the audience, this means you'll always have 2 EVs left over that will do one thing each: Jack and shit.
No, Charlie! My name is all wrong!
I don't know why they're there, but at least it doesn't cause any problems. It's just a weird oversight. The standard spread for EVs is typically to max out your offensive stat and speed stat, or to max out your HP and a defensive stat. And natures reduce one stat and increase another by 10%, excluding HP, including ones that increase and decrease the same stat. While it sounds like a funny oversight, it actually allows you to have none of your stats be reduced. Almost no one ever uses one of these since almost every Mon has a stat they're not using, but hey, it's an option. Of all these mechanics, only natures were implemented into Champions. Every Mon is treated as if they're level 50 with 31 EVs in every stat, and EVs have been replaced with SPs. Now you have a max of 66 SPs with a cap of 32 in each stat, with each individual SP adding 1 stat point. Now why the hell am I telling you all this? After all, most of you watching are likely Pokemon players too. Well, 1, if I have to be told shit I already know about, then so do you. But 2, in their quest to simplify everything, a lot of smaller strategy elements are just gone. One of the most notable ones that everyone was quick to point out was minimizing speed for Trick Room. It may seem like it's best to have 31 IVs in every stat, so just giving every stat 31 with no way to change it just seemed like a no-brainer. The problem is, there are a lot of cases where you want a stat to be as low as possible. One such example is Trick Room, a strategy built around summoning the Trick Room field effect, which makes slower Mons move first. As you might expect, you'd want your speed stat to be as low as possible, but now every Trick Room Mon's speed is higher since you can't reduce your IVs. There are other such strategies, like lowering your attack to minimize confusion damage, or lowering your level to further underspeed opponents, or going to level 1 for fear strategies. But you get my point, this game works differently from mainline. My issue with this is the game is trying to replace mainline. TPC themselves said this would be the platform for the future of VGC, and I really hope they pump the brakes on that. If this was just treated as the simple spin-off it is that could have tournaments alongside the mainline games, then this would be fine. But the other way around is a problem. What's going to happen when Gen 10 comes out, with all of its own Mons and such? Its own meta? Is that just not going to be seen at official tournaments? Will it at least have its own side thing? Why can't Champions be the side thing? You know everyone's going to move on to Gen 10 when it releases, so you should at least include link battles, right? You're not going to fuck it up that badly, right? With all the bullshit you guys have pulled over the last decade, I have to take that as a legitimate possibility.
Actually, this is a good thing. We can have one game that can have that lame-o turn-based combat nobody wants, and the mainline can change to having active combat.
My guy, I want mainline to be turn-based. Pokemon is a turn-based RPG at its soul, and it shouldn't change so drastically away from what the core fanbase likes just to appeal to other people who already have what they want with the Legend series. You get your action adventures, I get my turn-based adventures. It's perfect. It has no issues, we're all happy. Why would you want to fuck with it? There's no reason to kill what I love for the sake of people who don't even play Pokemon. Sorry, I know this is a bit off topic, but I see this stance all over the place and it absolutely infuriates me. It's the same mindset as those ingrates in Hollywood hunting for the mythical modern audience. Just stop. Stop destroying what we love for people who don't give a shit about it. How many fucking times? How the fuck do people write scripts, man? Okay, deep breath, deep breath. Let's be positive. Maybe I'm being too close-minded here. There are all kinds of great possibilities with a game like this after all. Namely, we can have every Mon in one game again, which used to be a staple of the series until... It's still brain dead as all hell that we can't have that in mainline, but at least we can have it in this. What do you mean there are only 187 Mons? Even if you have to have limited Mons, why is it this limited? Why is Wachog here? Why is Castform here?
Dude, put that thing away! They're like children here!
I'm going to
Champion ZU.
Why can't you at least include Mons that are actually usable? Sword and Shield had a better roster than this, you fucking ingrates. At least some of the Mons are good. I mean, we have Excadrill, cool. We have Glow King, nice, nice. Really happy to have it, stick around. We have Gliscor, okay, good, I can make it work. Just gotta give it a Toxic Orb and... Oh, silly me, I forgot to buy it. Well, I have plenty of V-Bucks, I mean VP, so I'll just head over to the store and... Where is it? Is there another tab I'm missing? Where the fuck is Toxic Orb? Maybe I have to unlock it some other way? Whatever, I'll check up on that later. How about a different Mon? Like a Skarmory. That's a good one. Great user of Rocky Helmet. And I know that's in the game since it was in one of the trailers and it's right there on the shop icon. So let me just buy it real quick. Is this a glitch? What the fuck is going on? Is Leftovers here at least? Okay, that's here. Better than nothing. Maybe, how about Heavy Duty Boots for Glow King? That's an incredibly important item since otherwise hazards would be OP as fuck, so I gotta get them for... Let me look this up real quick. Why? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me? TPC, Game Freak, why are you... Wait, Game Freak didn't make this? Well, they have been busy on ZA and are now working on Gen 10 and Beast of Reincarnation, so it makes sense to give it to another studio. But what clowns did they give it to then? Oh, it's the Pokémon Works? They made a new studio just for this game? Well, maybe it's comprised of newer devs who are just getting started, in which case I could partially... Wait. Oh my fucking god, you chose them again? You went to Ilka again after they fucked up the Gen 4 remakes we waited basically a decade and a half for? Are you fucking high? I can understand wanting to let devs learn from their mistakes. I would much rather that than more layoffs. But for fuck's sake, did you not keep an eye on these guys who you admitted internally fucked up? Did no one ask, hold on, why are there no items here? Why are there so few Mons? Why does it still look like an upscaled 3DS game? Was it intentional? Did someone at Ilka or TPC or whatever the fuck choose this? Even BDSP had all the crucial items. How did you get worse? How do you keep doing this? Whatever. Hey, at least this game isn't $60, right? Oh wait, it isn't? Actually? Oh. Nice. How much does it cost then? Oh cool, it's free. It's free. It's free. And it's getting a mobile version. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. It has a news page. It has a reward section. It has a battle pass. You sure these aren't V-Bucks? I should have known this was gonna happen. Honestly, with all the mobile garbage TBC has churned out over the years, I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner. Anyone want to play Pokemon Sleep together?
Am I funny?
Hey, fun fact. You know that other mobile game, Pokemon Cafe Mix? A puzzle game about a coffee shop? You know who develops that? Genius Sonority. Genius Sonority. The same folks who made Battle Revolution, which graphically has not been topped to this day, as well as Colosseum and Gale of Darkness, which both had excellent full campaigns alongside being the stadium games for Gen 3. The very games Champions is trying to live up to. They get relegated to a basic puzzle mobile game. But Ilka, who mainly just works on Pokemon Home, they get Champions. It's a good thing I burned through most of my anger earlier. I don't know what's worse, the fact that it happened, or the fact that it doesn't surprise me. Back on topic. Yep, Champions is a fucking mobile game pretending to be a console game. It's pretending so hard, in fact, that the console port released first. I don't care if it was first. You can't fool me. This is a fucking mobile game through and through. They say it isn't pay to win, which is kinda true since it's easy to get VP, to get items, Megastones, and new Mons. But the selection of Mons is random unless you use mobile game bullshit to get around that, or if you have a bunch of the mainline games. I fall into the latter category, so I can just transfer over a bunch of Mons to make all kinds of teams. But there are several things I have that other folks, especially the future mobile players, just won't. Namely, Flawed. The only way to get Flawed is to beat Legend ZA, then do an extremely long and tedious grinding side quest in the postgame so your rival will finally give her to you, even though she was supposed to do that earlier on since you won the battle, but sure, whatever. Then you can transfer her over to Champions, and you'll also receive the Flawedite, thus granting you access to one of the strongest Megas in the game right now. Not only does she have excellent stats after Mega Evolving, but she also gets fucking Fairy Aura, the same ability Xerneas had. If you don't have Legend ZA, get fucked. She's completely unobtainable. Oh, but you could just use rental teams. You'd think so, wouldn't you? But in Ilka's infinite wisdom, you can only use rental teams if you already have the Mons on those teams. The only way to rent a Mon is if you already have the Mon. If Flawed was just pretty good, I could forgive this. But considering she's this good, not to mention one of the most sought-after Mons in the series' history since she was revealed 13 fucking years ago, and only now became obtainable, describing this as scummy would be an understatement. At the very least, you can basically ignore the Battle Pass since it's easy to get the Megastones and such from the store. But good luck getting the ZA starters if you didn't actually play ZA. Oh, on that note, you can also get the Kalos starter Megastones by transferring them over from Champions. Oh, so now you want to make them easy to get. What happened to that subscription wall? Yeah, sure, why the fuck not? Let's limit box space to almost nothing and charge the subscription to get more space. Yet another thing I can avoid thanks to playing the mainline games, but again, if you're a free player, get fucked.
Hey, let's start the game!
Fuck it. This game's about the battling, so let's talk about the battling already. At the very least, this is mostly fine. Which is the bare minimum, but still. Turn-based, 4 moves, switching, the fundamentals are all here. A ton of moves have been buffed and nerfed for better or worse. A great example being the full para chance being reduced from 25% to 12%. Only took you guys 30 fucking years, but better late than never, right? I'm hoping a lot of these changes aren't in Gen 10, since most of them are weird or just straight up bad, but I'll die happy if para keeps this nerf. It's been far too long of a time coming. We finally got to see the abilities of a lot of the new Megas. Not all of them because dead to service, but at least every Mon in the game who got a Mega Stone has them in this game. Except the Z Stones. And the Raichu Stones. Even though Raichu X was shown in the gameplay trailer. Because dead to service.
ability.
I gave it.
No guard.
You did what? Please, please just hear me out, please.
As for the new megas that are actually here, most of them are at least okay. Golurk getting Unseen Fist and Excadrill getting a clone of it is cool, though the fact they only got after it was nerfed is kind of funny. Starmie's attack stat went down to 100 and got huge power as we all expected, which would make it really cool if Palafin wasn't in the game. Delphox got Levitate, which every doubles player was raging about since they couldn't use it with Side Spam because I guess that's all they can think about, but I'm happy with it. Chestnut got Bulletproof. Wish it was something more unique, but it pioneered that ability, so it checks out. Mega Greninja got Protean. You couldn't have given this one Levitate, so I could recreate the Boots Ashgren set I've longed for ever since Gen 9? Instead, you give it the ability that hurts more than it helps unless you're holding a choice item, of which there's only one in the game that Mega Greninja can't even hold. Can I just have Ashgren back, please? Balbond isn't in the game, so the odds of that seem to be up a Raghate's ass, but can I please just have it back? The Balbond change in Gen 9 was used as justification to not allow Ashgren in Gen 9 Nat decks, which is bullshit, but I won't get into that now. So I wish it was just never transferable in the first place. No, fuck it, I'm getting off topic again. Point is, don't bother with this thing. Just use base Greninja with a Scarf since Boots got removed and save your Omni Ring for something else. I would recommend a Torrent set with Nasty Plot so you could boost and keep both stabs, which Mega Gren wouldn't allow, but Nasty Plot was removed from it one game after it got, so just use Scarf. Or, better idea, use a different water type. Greninja just sucks. The ZA stars are faring a lot better at least. Mega Feraligatr got a Dragon-type normal boosting ability called Dragon Eyes. I honestly thought they'd add a move like Dragon Fang and give it Strong Jaw, but hey, this is cool at least. Though Return being gone still sucks. Megaeum got much better stats, and typing, and a cool ability that gives it a personal permanent sun, which also includes Weather Ball getting a 50% boost. Happy to be wrong about that. For those of you who saw it, I'm the same guy who made this autism-ridden post. Be nice if Meganium also got Growth, especially since it learns Work Up and Swords Dance, and Growth is basically both of those put together, but whatever. Meganium is finally a good Mon. Took you 27 years, but you made it, buddy. And Emboar. You couldn't have given it, like, a reskin of Chlorophyll or something? The other two starters get abilities made just for them, and Emboar just gets one it can barely even use? Why even bother giving it a Mega at this point? I wish Typhlosion was there alongside his buddies in ZA. That would have been a much more interesting Mega, no doubt. But after the recent, accusations, I can understand them not wanting to be affiliated. You took my only starter slot. Now the fans will forget me. On that topic, several other Megas just got completely screwed over. There's so much to talk about in that regard that I'll probably just make another video for them, but just know that I'm particularly disappointed in quite a few. But at least some turned out good. I'd love to use them in 6v6 singles, but in Ilka's infinite wisdom, all we got was VGC and Battle Spot singles, meaning that even though you have 6 Mons on every team, there's no way to use all 6 in a battle.
Actually, no.
6.
Doesn't work. There's 3 of us.
Considering this is how all the mainline games are played, I expected there to at least be an option, even if it wasn't the focus, but nope, nothing. I wish there was more to talk about in the gameplay, but there's just not that much here. There's a light story about the owner of the stadium and the mayor talking about how great you are, which is whatever. The matchmaking works well enough. Yes, I know about Wolfie, but that was just because of his Italian Wi-Fi, not Champions itself.
I'm soft-launched in Pokemon Champions with a garbage What am I supposed to... I don't even know what to do. I'm actually soft-locked.
Though on the topic of matchmaking, there are a lot of bots which can barely put up a fight, so that's... Sure, go ahead, I just don't give a shit anymore. Though there is one thing I want to clear up. I've seen folks say that this game pushes subscriptions too hard, and while I agree with that, one example a lot of them use is Switch Online. I'll save my feelings on console online multiplayer ransom fees for another day, but for now just know that I don't like them. One thing about them that I can at least tolerate though is that free games don't require them, which includes Champions. I don't have Switch Online, and I can play this game just fine. But I see some people just assuming that you do need it. That's an easy mistake to make, but it's important to be accurate with our criticisms, so I felt I should take this chance to clear this up. I can only imagine how stupid Nintendo would look if it did require Switch Online, though. Because when it releases on mobile, it'd either be a mobile game that required an online subscription, pissing off mobile gamers who are used to not dealing with that bullshit, or they'd make it free on mobile but require the subscription on Switch, thus raising a huge uproar of how mobile players can just play the game for free while people who already bought an expensive console have to pay even more money, or they'd have to use their Switch to move stuff around in home, then transfer to Champions, then open Champions on their phone to actually play. God, I'd love to see that happen, because maybe then online console multiplayer could finally fucking die. Wasn't it just be fucking hilarious? Well, I guess that's all I have to say. Feel like I covered everything here. So, hope you all enjoyed, and I'm gonna go do some more battles now, so I'll see you all later. This is the one thing. The one fucking thing I was hoping we could avoid. But a dead to service game shipping in a functional state is less likely than hitting 2 focus blasts in a row. I don't know, I'm so tired, guys. I was actually rooting for Ilka on this one. I wanted them to at least make something polished. Everything else be damned. Just make sure it fucking works. Low frame animations, recycled animations from the previous 3D games where mons just flop all over the place, mixed with animations that actually look good, adding a fuck ton of whiplash, Mega Evolution turns being random, using items that a mon doesn't have when it shouldn't have been triggered, Gallade being female, Haze healing you to almost full HP, the resolution being stuck at a garbage level on Switch 2 unless you remove it from the dock and put it back in, abilities not working, moves not working, incorrect descriptions, mons getting stuck in limbo when people tried to transfer them from home. How the fuck does it even happen? You literally made Pokemon Home. This is even worse than BDSP taking an eternity to get home support. You made all of these. How is this so hard for you? You know how they work inside and out. Yeah, you're probably right. Especially once the mobile port comes out, because I can just play it on my PC with BlueStacks or Nox. At the end of the day, this is what we got. And as much as I hate free-to-play games, at least it is free, so whatever. I'll keep playing it, and who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind on a lot of this. Oh. Showdown finally got a Champions update with a 6v6 format, bans for broken bullshit, and bug fixes. And Champions doesn't have a campaign, so... Hey, hope you folks enjoyed. I don't exactly know what to put at the end here, but I'm sure I'll think of something interesting. Been a long time since I've made videos, and it's the first time I tried making a whole script like this, so it probably turned out to be barely comprehensible, but like most people, I suck at judging stuff that I made, so I'll leave that up to you guys. If this video sucks, don't be shy to let me know in the comments. Also, it'll give me a lot of viewer engagement, but mostly the first thing. I don't have any other videos to shill at the moment, except for the ones I made back when I was a dumbass 14-year-old. Trust me, don't watch those. They're terrible. Might have even unlisted them, I don't know. And I know the few subscribers I have are folks who knew me back from high school and forgot about this channel until just now, so, sorry you guys have to remember me. Anyway, something I can kind of shill, at least, is the fact that I'm making a game right now. Not much info to give at the moment. I don't have a trailer or even a title, really. But fingers crossed I can at least get a trailer out this year. But in all seriousness, it would mean a lot if the folks watching this, whether you knew me from back then or only just now found this weird mushroom abomination, stick around. At the very least, I hope I was able to keep you entertained during dinner. Unless you had this on the background while playing or working, which I do all the time, but that also means you probably missed all the illustrations. For as bad as they are, it took a lot of effort to make those, so fuck it, you gave me a view, that's all I need. I'm getting pretty tired right now. It's also getting extremely hot and uncomfortable in this recording closet. Seriously, I've gone full map pad. I'm literally recording this in my closet, and I can barely fit in here with my laptop and my mic, and I only just recently got this mic to sound half decent on this thing, because apparently Windows does some bullshit in the settings with audio enhancement, and turning that off finally made it sound presentable. I know the audio quality isn't amazing, but compared to what it was initially, this is pretty good. I'd say we should just be grateful, trust me. I'm getting pretty tired now, so I guess I'll just end it here. Until next time, folks.